Welcome to this tutorial. We are going to learn how to create this ocean. How to give the color of absorption, scattering, opacity of the water, waves, splines, post-processing volume, for underwater experience. Using Unreal Engine 5 water system plugin that it's free and a good start for prototyping. While still experimental, we must stay in the future. First, right-click on the content drawer and select Level. Name the level. In my case, I named Test. Save selected. On mode, select Landscape mode. Now let's add directional light, skylight, and sky atmosphere. Now let's select an image that contains a height. I have previous tutorials on that topic, link description. Now click Import. Now adjust the layer alpha. Now let's add some water body ocean. Let's reset the location to 0, 0, 0. Now we move the spline point to the higher peak. We are scaling down the water spline to make it disappear. We are changing the blend mode of water to max. Now we can high or lower the water levels according to the landscape. Let's enable the water system plugin and content. Go to Edit, Plugins, and search for water. Enable both water and water extras. Let's enable the content drawer to show engine content and plugin content. The water plugin also has some default materials and content that can be tweaked to get projects that adjust to your aesthetics and technical needs. These resources are in the content browser under the water content folder. Let's copy these materials to be able to make some visual scripting changes and adjust variables to change the scattering. Ctrl+C to copy on Windows. Go to All, Content. I created a water folder, right-click, and New Folder. We are naming it Altered_Water. Double-click, and paste with Ctrl+V. Now right-click Water Farm Mesh to create an instance. I'm renaming and adding _altered. Now let's right-click and create a new material instance. Right-click and click Rename, and we are renaming to New Water_Material. Now on the outliner, select Mesh, Water Body Ocean. Under Rendering, Water Material, select New Created Instance Material. Now let's go to the new material instance we have assigned to the ocean. Let's scroll down and click on the check mark to activate absorption. It is the color of water. Ctrl+S to save material instance changes. Now let's get some light blue realistic watercolor. Let's activate scattering, which is the opacity of water. Let's reduce the alpha so we have clear water and the texture of the landscape is strongly visible. Increase in the alpha will reduce the vision beneath the water and will make homogeneous, dirty water. Now let's make the waterfall mesh material blend more smoothly. Remember, this is a 4K map, so it inherits limitations to a big open world map. Let's scroll down, activate absorption, and change values to match your water material or tweak these values by discovering a blend that works. Activate scattering and test some values. We are getting closer to a natural blending result. Let's pay attention to the lines on the horizon. Eureka, finally, I like these colors. Always be passionate about the art. Now let's create a more intense ocean. By decreasing the number of waves, increasing amplitude and directions, dominant wind angle, and directional angular spread. Let's see this Gersner Waves ocean set. This is a preset example of a tempestuous ocean with a high number of waves, medium amplitude. Feel free to experiment tweaking values. The interesting part will be to change the ocean with C++ code in real time or with visual scripting. In the content drawer, go to Engine and then Plugins folder, Water Content, then Waves. Drag Gersner Waves Ocean to Content folder to make a copy. Select Copy here. Right-click and select Rename. I name it New Wave, but choose any name you like. Now on Water Body Ocean, search for Waves, and on Water Wave Asset select New Waves. Next, double-click on New Waves. Here, we would increase ocean activity by reducing the number of waves and increasing the amplitude. Too much because this ocean has shallow water. Now, I like the result. I insist that the magic will come with visual scripting by creating in the video game an unpredicted storm.